It's every person living in the backcountry's worst nightmare.
This thing started at 2:39 is when my son tapped me on the shoulder and said, "Dad, look." So there was 4 of us fought this fire till 8 o'clock at night.
The Campos family pouring their life savings into No Boundaries Hemp Farm.
I bought this farm 4 years ago.
Okay. Family owned, family run.
We called it family owned, locally grown.
A labor of love run by a father, daughter, and son team. But when the flames crept closer to their home, they knew it was time to leave it behind.
Well, you're exactly right. One of those operations right now is being led by federal authorities and only involves people who are being evacuated to MCAS Miramar. Now, that second operation is being led by county officials. They've secured 1,400 motel rooms in undisclosed locations across San Diego County, but they both have this same goal in mind: to isolate those who may not otherwise be able to and could infect the public.
The Ramada Hotel on Kearny Mesa Road is closed to the public as operations are underway by the federal government to house Miramar evacuees. 151 rooms are designated to patients showing mild to no symptoms. And while the state is funding this operation, the county has secured their own means to protect those in the community who are at risk of spreading the virus.
For the thousands of people who work in the restaurant business, the year 2020 can't be over fast enough. It has been the toughest year in history, and those who have survived have done so through the generosity of some big-hearted people, especially on Christmas.
We had the community showed up. It was awesome. Tons of to-goes. It was a lot like Thanksgiving. We had a lot of happy people, and it was awesome. People came and they tipped really well. The employees got it. It was a nice Christmas.
We want to show you some images we're getting in right now from El Cajon. This is breaking in the East County. A fire has started and obviously spread to at least one home, but we have heard that 2 others have also been impacted by these flames. This fire breaking out in the 2800 block of Willow Glen Drive near the Cottonwood Golf Club.
Yeah, sheriffs have confirmed that the residents living in the 2500 block there of Wind River Road are being evacuated. So if you live in this area, you know the area, you can see the embers blowing up. We've had those strong Santa Ana winds. Started as a brush fire, came in about 15 minutes ago, and now at least it has torched 3 homes. And boy, just look at all of those flames. And it's so dry out there, and it's so windy, and that's the problem. And you can just see we've got some air tankers there too.
Already going in. And I do want to point out that there are reports of rapid spread with immediate threat to structures. Obviously, this one here. We are in red flag warning conditions in parts of San Diego County. So, of course, we knew that this would be a possibility coming into the weekend.
As we all know, people in the restaurant business have been put to the test. Month after month, the rules change, and month after month, the businesses try to adapt. The latest lockdown created another wave of layoffs, so the owners of Beaumont's in Bird Rock reached out to the community for help, and boy, did they.
Raised $22,000 in 2 weeks for our staff, which is remarkable. So 42 people got checks or cash for over $500 today to help them get through Christmas, buy gifts for their kids.
Now, a man was found dead in a San Ysidro home after an hour-and-a-half-long standoff. When the SWAT team arrived, a male suspect was found standing on a balcony in an apartment complex on Blue Haven Court, north of Servando Avenue. The suspect surrendered at around 6:30 and was taken into custody. As of now, we don't know the cause of death, and officials are not reporting any additional suspects.
Clear my mind all the time. Baby, the way you move me crazy. It's like you see right through me, make it easier. Believe me, don't even have to try. Hey, and I remember the first time we touched. I never knew that I could love so much. You ignited the flame, and I still feel the same.
That's the sound of Tower of Power playing soul funk music for 52 years and featuring perhaps the best horn section ever assembled. They played the Belly Up in Solana Beach tonight. Some of the original members of Tower of Power are well over 70 years old, but they're still touring all over the world, playing their unique soul and funk music as if they were still teenagers.
All local seamstresses to make 50,000 face masks for San Diego health workers. So Inspired will be providing Pelon, which is the material in N95 masks that stops germs from passing through.
We believe that if everybody would wear a mask, then we would start preventing people from having to go to the hospital. And my thought is these masks could get America working faster again.
This creator will be donated to the public. Visit soinspired.biz if you would like to make a donation. All funds will go toward fabric expenditures.
The Good Earth Plant Company, along with donations from Olive Hill Greenhouses, Leucadia Nursery, and Floribunda Nursery, all donated $35,000 worth of plants to healthcare staff at Sharp Grossmont Hospital. The owner and president of the Good Earth Plant Company dropped off the plants to the hospital today to say thank you.
14th Annual Busker Festival, celebrating the extraordinary talents of street performers, from fire jugglers and sword swallowers to acrobats and maybe even a little dancing. These street performers have come from all around the world to show San Diego crowds their peculiar talents.
We got lots of great acts that it would be great if you came out to see. We've got jugglers, we've got magicians, we've got acrobats, and we have so much other cool stuff. So I really hope I can see you down here. Definitely come watch my show, but also come watch all the amazing shows because we're out here having a fun time.
What more do you need than that right there? Today's eye-catching performers have ended, but you can watch all of the fun tomorrow, starting at noon through 6 p.m. The event is located in Seaport Village, and it is free to the public.
No shortage of enthusiasm.
Veterinary care and more to nearly 800 homeless San Diegans and their pets.
One of the areas that we have special focus on is for pets. Oftentimes people experiencing homelessness have their pets that are living with them, and we want to make sure that there are resources for them as well to meet their health needs. One of the things that I think is really amazing is that we see San Diegans as a community coming together to provide resources, and we really show folks that are experiencing homelessness that there are opportunities out there and there are people out there to support them and help them get to where they need.
And new opportunities this year also include employment services from Amazon and the U.S. Census Bureau for temporary work as 2020 census takers.